Now, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for watching this video, and please welcome back once again to my channel. Just in case you are here for the first time, please support me by subscribing, and also you can press the notification bell so that YouTube can automatically update you by sending you the notifications immediately I post a video here on this channel. Otherwise, I really want to appreciate my subscribers so much, because without your support, this channel cannot be where it is currently. So feel very much welcome as you watch, and I really don't take your support for granted. So recently, the former Raila Odinga's chief agent by the name Saitabao Kanchori wrote a book by the name Raila the Fifth, explaining the reasons as to why Raila Odinga failed to clinch to the presidency in the previous 2022 general elections, and yet he had everything that it takes to become the president of the Republic of Kenya. And from the statement of this book, Saitabao Kanchori has exposed the former head of state, Uhuru Kenyatta, who was totally and completely against Raila Odinga's decisions of appointing Martha Karua to become his running mate. Now, that statement alone, ladies and gentlemen, has caused a lot of tension within the Azimio La Umoja Alliance leadership. It has caused a lot of bitter fallout between the former head of state, Uhuru Kenyatta, and Honorable Martha Karua. But the reasons as to why Uhuru Kenyatta was totally against Martha Karua deputizing Raila Odinga in the previous 2022 general election, first of all, is that Uhuru Kenyatta, in his opinion, he preferred Honorable Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka. And in my considered opinion, I've always opined here that the reasons as to why Kalonzo Musyoka decided to support Raila Odinga for the third time in the previous 2022 general elections, it was politically engineered by Uhuru Kenyatta, who went there personally and convinced Kalonzo Musyoka to support Raila Odinga. Because I remember during the period at which Kalonzo Musyoka, now the Wiper Party, was joining the Azimio La Umoja Alliance at the KICC by signing, the agreement between the Azimio La Umoja Alliance and the Wiper Party. Kalonzo Musyoka had failed to appear to attend, but Uhuru Kenyatta had to go there personally to invite Kalonzo Musyoka in that event. And that is why I think Uhuru Kenyatta decided, he was preferring Kalonzo Musyoka to deputize Raila Odinga in that 2022 general election, because Kalonzo Musyoka was the best to deputize Raila Odinga compared to Martha Karua. Secondly, ladies and gentlemen, Uhuru Kenyatta considered Martha Karua as a weak individual. When you look at Martha Karua on her side, her party by the name NAK Kenya Party does not even have the MCA who was elected in the previous 2022 general election. The NAK Kenya does not have even an MP, and a senator, or even a governor, even a presidential candidate. The NAK Kenya does it have even members? If there are members, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's one or two. The NAK Kenya Party does not have even supporters, fanatical fans. Majority of them actually defected. So basically, the NAK Kenya Party is only left out with only one person, Martha Karua herself. But when you compare the NAK Kenya with Honorable Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka's Wiper Party, the Wiper Party is actually a dominant party in the Lower Eastern region, the Ukambani region. It has always been a dominant party for the longest period of time. Kalonzo Musyoka on his side actually delivers majority of votes, and that can be, witnessed in the previous 2022 general elections, how Kalonzo Musyoka delivered over 3 million votes to Raila Odinga. So Kalonzo Musyoka basically is a strong candidate, he was a strong person on Raila Odinga's side, and that is why when you considered several factors of appointing your deputy, then you consider the weaknesses and the strength of an individual to deputize you, then Kalonzo Musyoka was actually the best. The only reason as to why Raila Odinga had to appoint Martha Karua is because she comes from the larger Mount Kenya region, and Raila Odinga was too much keen on getting a certain percentage of votes in the larger Mount Kenya region. But Uhuru Kenyatta, in his considered opinion, he preferred Kalonzo Musyoka because he's stronger than Martha Karua. Martha Karua is weak politically. And that reason is that because of the previous fallout between Martha Karua and Uhuru Kenyatta. The truth of the matter here is that Uhuru Kenyatta and Martha Karua have never ever been in good terms. Even I wondered how Martha Karua decided to join the Azimio La Umoja alliance with the presence of Uhuru Kenyatta. They have never ever been in good terms because of their bitter fallout. And that is why maybe it was just because of the hatred between Uhuru and Martha Karua. That is why Uhuru Kenyatta was totally against Martha Karua deputizing Raila Amolo Odinga in the previous 2022 general elections. Remember that politics is all about interest and politics is all about the betrayal. There's basically a bitter fallout. There could be some individuals, some leaders within a coalition, but they don't actually agree. Like, for example, let me just give you an example out of the context. When you look at the Kenya Kwanza Alliance, for example, the relationship between Musalia Mudavadi and the Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, that relationship is not quite well. It's quite challenging. The only reason as to why they are still in the Kenya Kwanza Alliance without the bitter fallout as at now is because President William Ruto himself appointed both of them, Mudavadi and Rigiji, but he had to divide, or he had to give them each and every person their own duties to perform. He had to share the duties within them. So everyone has their own duties and you cannot step on another person's shoe. Completely different duties. So the basic thing that I'm trying to talk about here is that Uhuru Kenyatta and Martha Karua had that bitter fallout, and that is why Uhuru Kenyatta was totally against Martha Karua deputizing Raila Amolo Odinga. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, it is because of the interview that was conducted to appoint Raila Odinga's deputy president. The interview was done, if you can still remember. The participants were there, including Martha Karua, who was very well prepared. Honorable Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, who I thought by then that he will not go to that interview because it was actually a humiliating moment, in my considered opinion, to Kalonzo Musyoka, because Kalonzo Musyoka does not have to go for an interview to deputize Raila Odinga, because Kalonzo Musyoka has always been deputizing Raila Odinga for in Raila Odinga's two presidential bid in 2013 and 2017. So basically here, Raila Odinga knows very well Kalonzo Musyoka, but Kalonzo Musyoka decided to go to that interview, and according to the results, the way they appeared, according to Uhuru Kenyatta's knowledge, is that Kalonzo Musyoka actually passed that interview and he defeated Martha Karua. But despite that, Raila Odinga also went ahead to ignore Kalonzo Musyoka, yet he had passed, and he decided to appoint Martha Karua. So basically, because of that interview, that is why Uhuru Kenyatta was basically totally, completely against Martha Karua deputizing Raila Amolo Odinga. That was my analysis for today, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what you think. The floor is open on the comment section below. So let me hear out your thoughts concerning this issue. Do you think Saitabao Kanchori, what he is completely talking about? Have you read that book? Does he talk the truth, or it's just a propaganda just to sell his book? Let me hear your thoughts on the comment section below. Otherwise, this is actually my 4th video and my final video on this platform until tomorrow. So make sure you go and watch my previous 3 videos that I've already uploaded on this platform today. Basically, here you cannot get less than 3 videos a day. I always do a critical analysis for you guys. So please make sure you support me by subscribing. Make sure you press the notification bell so that YouTube can automatically update you through the notifications. Otherwise, I don't have much to add on. Thank you so much. Until next time, my name is Json. Bye bye.